Hey, thanks for tuning in. I have something yummy to share today, and it is pork carnitas. Yummy! All right, let's get to the ingredients. So, the first ingredients is 4 pounds boneless pork shoulder. So, I got my stock pot here, and here you go. I got my 4 pounds boneless pork shoulder. That's a big piece that I got there, but I have a big family. All right. 3 teaspoons salt. So, of course, I got my house salt here. Just 3 teaspoons salt. 1, 2, 3. 3 teaspoons salt. 1 tablespoon oregano. So these are my oregano leaves here. 1 tablespoon of this good old stuff here. 1 teaspoon pepper. My stock of pepper here and my pepper grinder, old-fashioned pepper grinder. There. 1 tablespoon ground cumin. So this is ground cumin. Get 1 tablespoon of that. This is some pungent stuff, but it is delicious when it comes out in the meat. 1 onion. So I have my onion already cut here. So 1 onion. Okay. 8 garlic cloves, a lot of garlic. But that goes in there too. 2 limes. Got some limes at the market. So I already juiced them, so 2 limes. And 2 large oranges, or the equivalent 3/4 cup OJ. So I got my house OJ here for the kids. So you just get 3/4 cup of that. Alright, so it's looking good so far, almost done. 3/4 cup Coke. Yes, 3/4 cup Coke. So that is something that it's a surprise ingredient, but yes, I found this. It got a lot of stars. This recipe got a lot of stars, and I think it's a common thing. I remember doing this for a southern barbecue recipe before, so it just basically replaces sugar that you may have put in. Okay, so 3/4 cup of Coke and 2 bay leaves. So this is my bay leaves here. So 2 of these things. Show a little close up here. 2 bay leaves. All right. So again, that was 4 pounds of boneless shoulder, 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon ground cumin, 1 onion, 8 cloves garlic, 2 limes, 3/4 cup OJ, 3/4 cup Coca-Cola, and 2 bay leaves. So this is what it looks like. And of course, we're going to fill it to the top with water. And unfortunately, it takes about 3 hours to braise this on high heat. So we're just going to stand by and multitask while this is cooking. So when I went to the market, what's happening is that there was a big slab of pork shoulder on sale, so I had to get it. And my pot is not big enough, so we're going to repeat the recipe. Yay! For the ones that didn't get it the first time. So my daughter here, Sophia, is going to follow instructions.
Hi.
Say hi, Sophia. And we're going to do a second round of pork carnitas in her stock pot. So here we go. 4 pounds boneless shoulder. Wow, that's a big piece of boneless shoulder, isn't it? 3 teaspoons of salt. Okay. Isn't this your favorite cut of meat, Fia?
Yeah.
The pulled pork. It's so versatile. You could use it pretty much in tortillas, with rice. Make a locomoco pulled pork. 1 tablespoon oregano. 1 tablespoon oregano. All right. 1 teaspoon pepper. 1 tablespoon ground cumin. What does that cumin smell like?
Bad.
Bad, she said. But it gives so much flavor to the meat. It's like probably the #1 ingredient. 1 onion. All right. 8 cloves of garlic. Okay. 2 limes juiced. Okay. So 3/4 cup orange juice. Okay, I can hold it up for you.
Other side.
Oh, other side, okay. Okay, 3/4 cup orange juice, and what is our surprise ingredient?
1 can of Coke.
3/4 can of Coke.
Cup.
There you go. Keep going. Okay. All right, 3/4 can of Coke and 2 bay leaves. And we'll just save these Coke cans for Pops. He loves Coke, doesn't he?
Yeah.
2 bay leaves. All right. So, thank you, Sophia. So these are the 2 stock pots. We're gonna have a lot. I think I'll be calling some friends later. I couldn't help myself. It was on sale for 10 pounds. It was only 20 bucks. So these can go a long way. You can get about maybe 60 street tacos off of this meat. 60. So that, if we have a family of 5, that's 11 street tacos each. All right. So I'm going to let you go, and I will catch you 3 hours later when this is done cooking. All right. See you soon. Well, that took a while. That was about 3.5 to 4 hours of braising time for the pork carnitas. So I went ahead and took them out of the pot, and I have them here on my plate. So this is roughly 8 to 10 pounds of carnitas. Woo! That's a lot of carnitas. But there it is. With that recipe I showed you in the first half, this is what I produced with all that braising time. And I definitely got a lot of sauce. I'm going to show you the sauce here. And I definitely will reserve this sauce. I will not be tossing this sauce. We'll be using it for the recipe to keep the carnitas moist. All right. So it looks so delicious. I can't wait to have some of this. So as I promised, if you cooked it that long, it'll definitely braise it and make it soft. It falls right off the bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the meat and just basically pull them apart. So another name for this is pulled pork, and that's because it just pulls apart right off the bone. So I'm going to be setting up my handy dandy tortilla holder here for street style tacos. So this is carnitas, and I'm going to make them like a street style, and one of these is hardly enough to eat. I would say for my kids, they'll probably eat 10 of these. So I would rather just make them at home, because if you buy them in the store at the restaurant, they're probably almost close to $3 each. And this is how small the tortilla is. It's probably the size of a palm. And that is a street taco size. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you here. Try to bring it where you could see it. I'll take this one here. So it comes right off the bone here. And I'll show you a close-up of it. All right. Ooh, so delicious. Doesn't that look good? So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So it's just falling right off the bone. That was braising 3.5 to 4 hours. I lost count But I knew it was done because I reached a fork in and it came right off. All right. So again, this is about 8 to 10 pounds of carnitas. All right. So part of the recipe, of course, are your side dishes, which is cilantro, and of course onions, and of course guacamole. So let's see what we get here. Let's see how I can put this in without things falling apart. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the onions in these, and I'll bring one close to you for a close-up. And then now I'm going to put some cilantro in them. And then dabble some guacamole on top. So carnitas is, I guess, translated to little meats. That's what I read. Okay, so here we go. I'll bring one to you. This cute little street taco. Take a look at that. Isn't that cute? It's hardly worth the calorie though. It's so tiny. That's why I would rather just make my carnitas at home and spend a lot less money. It just takes patience to braise the meat that long. That's one. I'll show you another one that I made. Here's another one. Yummy. Okay. And you can definitely put red sauce on this, salsa, anything that you want. So let me see what I might have. Okay, so I have this little packet from Del Taco, so I could put some on top of that, give it a little zing. Okay, there you go. And these are so delicious. There you go. All right. So I'm just going to keep on making these all night until the family gets full. But I'll review the ingredients one more time before I let you go. So it's 4 pounds of boneless pork shoulder, 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 tablespoon ground cumin, 1 onion, 8 cloves garlic, 2 limes juiced, 2 large oranges, or 3/4 cup orange juice is basically what that translates to. And our surprise ingredients, 3/4 cup Coca-Cola, 2 bay leaves, and of course some extra cilantro and onion and guacamole to dress it up. So yummy. Well, thank you for listening. I hope that you try this recipe, and I am vouching for it that it works and it is delicious. One more thing you can do to your tacos is remember the leftover reduced sauce. You can go ahead and pour that right over the tacos. So here's the tacos here. And then I'm just going to pour it right over the top just to give it a little bit more of the herbs that I used to cook it, which was basically that garlic and cumin and oregano, and it just gives it a little bit more kick. Yummy. Put it around here. Doesn't that look delicious? All right, so I'll let you go, and hopefully you make this one day, and comment below if you have. Let me know how it tastes, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Lady Shake and Bake. Thank you.